somebody talking about something that China did. I have to be honest with you. I'm not well versed on this tariff stuff. I really am not. I can only do so much, y'all. I am not the brightest bulb in the box, child. I know what I know and what I don't. I tell you, right? So I'm gonna let the what is his name? Gotham City God. I think he's in Philly, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, they was talking in Theo's chat this morning. I think it was Project Leroy saying that the NDAs have been removed, so I guess people know how much stuff really costs is being made in China. But didn't we already know that? Is that what it is? To Jordans are now $2 here or there? Because we already knew that they was making them for nothing. That's not a surprise. Excuse me, right? So what is the big deal? We knew this. Or are they not gonna not send them over anymore? Uncle Red said people are so stupid thinking luxury brands aren't made in China. Well, we knew that. I thought we knew that. We thought you knew. We didn't know that. China makes everything. That's the problem. Yeah, they make it for nothing. And then they send it to wherever and they sell it for a lot. Like, this isn't okay, so it's not new news. What in the world? I saw docs exposing the sneaker industry years ago. This is not new news. Is that all? All them bags, Louis, Gucci, Fucci, Lucci, and Poochie are $10 now. So isn't that a good thing then? So then all these people who need that stuff so bad, you can buy it for cheaper as opposed to buying it for the high end prices. Plus, you could go down to Canal Street and get it all any daggone way. Canal Street got it all. Let's not act like most of these people was buying like the real brand anyway. They was just getting the knockoffs, which is what's on Canal Street. Uncle Rick said, I stayed buying replica Jordans. No one knew unless I told them. Yeah, I don't buy my sneakers, so it don't matter to me. Unless they're for working out. I do buy those. RBN, shout out to RBN up in here. He said, Uncle Rick, Michelle Obama is an absolute child. What did not Michelle Obama is a disgrace complaining about how Barack got a makeup for the 8 years he was president and she didn't get attention and she had to raise kids. Is that what she said? Y'all, why y'all going after Shelly? I ain't hear that. I did not hear that. Y'all crazy. All right. Listen, we talk about the brands. Let me let this man talk, y'all. He said his caption says they just snatched away so many people's self-esteem boosters. Somebody's using this shit for self-esteem. Let me see what I like on this list. Hold on. I never even heard of Mont Blanc until I got on YouTube. I never heard of it. Most of this shit I ain't never heard of. But I like Tiffany. I ain't gonna lie. I like Tiffany. Yeah, the rest of it I feel like maybe I've heard of most of it. I had a Tiffany necklace. My mom bought me and my sister Tiffany necklace. I lost that shit. She might be listening. My bad, child. Cause y'all, before I start, I had the so I had last night was the family talk. Y'all know we got to get together and talk every month. And my mother was on there. Mommy Dearest was on there, of course. Shout out to her. Don't say nothing if you're listening. Because she said, talking to my aunts and uncles, have y'all listened to Michon on her podcast? Just started laughing. No, I didn't give that to all these old people. Stop. I was like, and the only reason I gave it to you is because you was carrying on about it, right? And so, oh, no. Oh, my God. It's crazy. She's over there saying nigs. I said, girl, I don't say that. She said, you sure do. She said, nigs go nig. I said, oh, maybe I did say that. I said, but I don't say that a lot. I said, I don't say that a lot. I be saying colors. She said, no, you don't say that. I said, well, then you don't listen long enough because I definitely say colors. I said, I don't be saying nigs go nig much unless nigs be nigging, okay? I said, but I don't know. You just caught me on a bad day or something. I said, it's not that bad. She said, I can't take it. And I have to log off. I said, good girl. I said, don't say nothing. Listen when you can listen. Get the hell off when you can't take it no more. I said, because don't nobody need you in the chat giving me a hard time. No. So Hopefully she's got something to do and ain't on here now. And yes, 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 that is mommy dearest. Then they start talking about politics, and y'all know I just shut right on up. I just shut right on up. Um, but now the plan is to yo, the plan is now to move out of the country, child. I wish I had the prices wrong horn. I'd be like, all right, shit. As long as we go into the Caribbean, I'm good. As long as we go into the Caribbean, I'm good. That's not what they was talking. So I keep y'all posted on where the Messy family is allegedly moving, okay? Because they can't take it here with Donald Trump. Anyway, shout out to Aisha. She's back. Shout out to Aisha. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for your generosity. She said, stopping in to give you love before heading to the mountains before the spring snowstorm. The spring snowstorm? What in the world? Gets worse. There's a spring snowstorm. Where is it snowing, y'all? Enjoy your weekend, y'all. And Michelle is allegedly. How Aisha gonna come up here after all this time and then start to try to trip me up like y'all be doing? Shout out to Aisha. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate your generosity. Stream sponsor up in here, up in here. Enjoy the mountains, child. That actually sounds very nice, but I just didn't know it was snowing anywhere. Where y'all at that is snowing? Where y'all at? Where y'all at that is snowing? Okay, she going to the mountains. But is anyone anywhere right now where it is snowing? Let us know, and let us know where you at. Okay. Anyway, all right, let me let this man talk, child. We so off topic. Come on, child.
That fast, like this, overnight, China just shattered this shit. Like all the high-end brands, luxury, foreign, is over. They just shattered this that fast. All they had to do was plant the seed. Now the seed is planted. Now it's like, even though we know people been out here wearing that Chief Keef. Bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. Like, this motherfuckers been out here wearing it. But now, it's like for the people who really was going in these stores, spending them bands, it's like now it's not even worth it no more, because you know the haters definitely gonna look at you now. It's like, you thought you was grandstanding. That shit is fake. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. That shit
comes from China. That's why.
You know what I'm saying? So it's over with. And then it's crazy because the people that I know, a lot of females that is like well established, that got houses and good credit and, you know, doing real good for themselves, they wasn't spending their money on that shit. They was going to get bang bang. They had fake bags. Females would be like, I'm not spending my money on that shit. Like, who's going to know my bag is fake? They already know my bop. Like, and that's what goes on. Like, the same thing with the rappers who be wearing a fake jewelry. They're not spending their money on real jewelry when they already got the fame and the persona that who is going to know? Not unless they get robbed and somebody like, yo, his chain was fake, fucking buster. Like, you running around here with this fucking bang, 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 bang. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, who gonna know? It's all about who's wearing it. But now the cat is out the bag. Hey, your status is not no status no more, because now anybody who's seen with this shit, they shattered it to where you gonna go spend $20,000 on a bag and you think you grandstanding, when now the world, now everybody's gonna be looking at anything they see foreign as fake.
We already know this. I'm confused, y'all. I'm confused. What is the big revelation? We already knew this, Bueller. Maybe with the exception of a very few. Is Hermes on that list? But other than that, we already knew this. What in the F? What am I missing? And when he's talking about like famous people, famous people, they usually get the shit for free because the brands want them to wear the shit so that everybody else, the regular smegulars, will want to buy it. Like Kim Kardashian, do y'all really think that any of the Kardashians pay for anything? They don't. They don't. It's on there? Okay. All right. Well, then toss them up in there too. So they all up on the list. This is, so I guess people are surprised that their shit is made in China. So what does it have to say made in China for y'all to believe it or something? Where the hell did they think it was being made at? Down street? I'm confused. I'm just totally confused. I'm sorry, y'all. Maybe it's just me. I thought we already knew that. Even if it say it's not China, it's Bangladesh. No shade. Shout out to Bangladeshians or whatever you call, or Taiwan or wherever. Taiwan in the United States of. I can't do it. I can't do it. So I guess that's what the big deal is. Wow. We got problems. If people really thought that this shit was being made by some high-end place at some high-end place and being made for the thousands of dollars that it costs, no wonder they want to dismantle the Department of Education. Let me stop. Shout out to RBN. Thank you so much, hon. I see you. I appreciate you. He says, side note, you don't see Laura Bush complaining about her husband being president. Shout out to Laura Bush. Excuse me. We learning that Michelle Obama is a typical bitter wannabe boss bee. Back to the program, who's spending 20K on a dusty purse. Well, first of all, thank you, hon. Thank you again. I appreciate your support. Shelly, I don't know what Shelly want to do. I did hear that she said that she was not happy for about 10 years. Did she need to voice that? Absolutely not, as the first lady for 8 years. But biatches like to talk. Yeah, okay. And we need to listen. More listening, less talking, but let it be what it is. Just like with Tracy now coming out here and talking again. Girl, we already heard you once. Why are you back out here talking? But we about to get into it. As far as Gucci, Fucci, Poochie, and Lucci, excuse me, that's the reason why I call it that, y'all. That is the reason why I call it that. It's like we know that it's only made for an amount and then it's sold at these crazy ass prices, like people carrying on about like Birkin bags and whatnot. And the people that's doing it is usually these biatches that are rapper girlfriends and like basketball player side chicks and all those type of people. Then later on in life, it'll be you got to pay all this money for child support. Then you're gonna say you ain't got no money. Then somebody's supposed to care. I promise you, I don't. Wasting your money on this crap. Why are you like that? Excuse me. This is the thing about colors. Let me use colors because child, my mom might be listening. Is that you gotta not y'all, but they gotta go and buy this stuff to make it seem like it's something. You're something. For who? So anybody that you're doing it for ain't contributing to your damn life. They ain't giving you shit. They ain't offering you shit. So why the hell do you care about their thoughts about shit, right? Just to make yourself feel better. So I agree with him from that perspective. Self-esteem, that makes sense. Trying to impress somebody else that I don't care. I promise you I don't care. Because most of the time I don't know. Anton today somebody said something about his watch and he was showing his watch. And I was like, child, what is that? I didn't know. I don't even know what it is. It's probably a Rolex though, but I don't know. I don't even know what that crap looks like. Let me close this window. Hold on. Because somebody out here using the lawnmower. Shout out to them. Sorry, y'all, ghetto. Anyway, so he started holding up his watch, and it's like, child, I don't even know what that is. And how do y'all even know what that is from this far away? It just looked like a gold damn watch. I'm sure it was probably a Rolex, but child, I don't be knowing that shit. People be knowing that shit like that. All right, whatever. Child, to each his damn own. That's more pocket watching as far as I'm concerned. Child, just let me be able to go down to the outlets, child. Go over there to Macy's ever so often. I'm good. I just ordered something actually, totally off subject. Because every time I'm on Instagram, all these clothes come up. I was like, oh, that's cute. Let me try it. Oh, that's cute. Let me try it. All right. I just put an order in for these 2 damn dresses from some damn store I ain't never heard of before. Wish me luck. 1, that the shit is not a mess. 2, that it actually comes. And 3, that the Reaper, I see you. You're such a pain. And that I'm not getting scammed, even though I put it on a credit card, because if I get scammed, I don't care. It's their problem. You figure it the F out. I'm not paying for it, right? So we'll see. Now I got 2 Shein dresses. I don't think I could afford. Wait. So are we not able to afford stuff from China now because Shein is from China? So does that mean that we cannot afford stuff from China now, or we're not allowed to buy from them anymore? That half of a jacket, that's where that came from, or that third of a jacket that I wear. That's where that came from. I did one Shein order before. My daughter is like, you gotta read the reviews. You gotta read the reviews or else you might get some shit. So I don't even know if it cost $75 for all the shit that I bought. You do get a lot of stuff from them. And I got it. I was like, yeah, I don't need to do this no more. It's very cheap. Jacket I love. Jacket I love. There's a skirt that I bought from them. I just wore this damn weekend for the first time. So and I've had it for like 4 or 5 months. So that shit ain't for me. That shit's for people that want to be on the internet capping and showing y'all all their dresses and shaking their ass. Shout out to you, gentlemen. Good luck to y'all. SYCBM. SYCBM. Shout out to Will Quill. I appreciate you. Thank you for being a member for 12 months. Shout out to all the channel members that are here. Thank you so much for your support. He said, this is shocking to people who only live online and maybe Gen Alpha. Oh, okay. The culture made brands a status symbol. It's all cotton, leather, etc. at the end of the day. Not cotton. That sounds like slavery talk. How dare you? Oh, look, see. I'm slow, y'all. I'm slow.
Slaves built the pyramids. Slaves built the Parthenon. Slaves built America. Slaves, this is your song. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Slaves, this is your song. Thank you.
And we're done. We're done. We're finished.
We do not care.